My parents gave my sister $80,000 for her wedding and told me, you don't deserve help. So I cut contact and moved on. 2 years later, she drove past my $5 million house and called mom crying. Why does he have that? Growing up, my sister Emma was the princess, the golden child. She got ballet lessons, private coaching, a brand new car at 17. Me, I got a bus pass and secondhand textbooks. If Emma sneezed, mom brought her soup. I broke my arm once during basketball practice. They told me to walk it off. No exaggeration. I sat in the school nurse's office for 2 hours before they finally picked me up. I got straight A's through high school, earned a full scholarship to State University, graduated a year early, and landed a killer software development job right out of college. Mom's response when I told her about the job offer: good, you'll be paying your own bills sooner. No congratulations, no celebration, just relief that I wouldn't be their financial responsibility anymore. Meanwhile, Emma bounced between part-time jobs and online courses she never finished, but she was planning the wedding of the century. Fast forward to Emma getting engaged to some guy she'd been dating for 8 months. My parents threw her this massive engagement party, caterers, photographer, the whole production. A few months later, I visited home and saw dad at the kitchen table with receipts spread everywhere. Venue deposits, florist quotes, dress fittings. I did the math in my head. Easily $80,000. I asked, you're giving her $80,000? Mom didn't even flinch. Of course, it's her big day. She deserves it. I asked what I'd get when I got married someday. Mom looked at me like I'd asked for a kidney. You don't need help. You're fine on your own. You've always been independent. That sentence burned into my skull. The casual dismissal. The assumption that I didn't deserve the same support because I'd managed to succeed without them. I didn't yell, didn't argue. I just stopped calling after that. Skipped Christmas. Sent a brief, hope you're well text for birthdays. That was it. Every weekend, every late night, every spare moment went into building something. Within 2 years, I co-founded a software consultancy with a former colleague. We specialize in AI integration for mid-sized companies. It blew up faster than either of us expected. Huge contracts, serious investors, life-changing money. I met Maya, a brilliant marketing director with zero tolerance for family drama. We bought a beautiful house together. Not mansion level, but impressive. Modern architecture, big windows, manicured lawn, the kind of place that makes people slow down when they drive past. Then one Tuesday evening, mom called. Her voice had that sugary tone she uses when she wants something. Emma drove by your house yesterday, she said carefully. She was very upset. She didn't know you'd done so well. She's struggling right now, and she thought maybe you could help her out a little. She's your only sister. I let the silence hang for a moment. Then I said, you told me I didn't deserve help, that I was fine on my own. Mom went completely silent. I could hear her breathing change. Within a week, the guilt campaign started. Calls, texts, be the bigger person. You've changed. Family comes first. We did everything for you growing up. Dad called with his usual non-apology. You were always so independent. We figured you didn't need us. I told him that assumption had become very convenient for everyone. Then Emma went nuclear. She posted on Facebook, my brother has millions and won't even help his family. He forgot who helped him get there. She attached photos of my house, my car, even an old text I'd sent her years ago about wanting to be successful enough to never ask for help again. People online tore into me, called me selfish, heartless, said karma would get me. But Emma didn't stop there. She emailed several of my clients, claiming I was under investigation for financial misconduct, sent fake screenshots, fabricated transaction records. I spent 2 days doing damage control with lawyers and PR people. The smear campaign could have destroyed everything I built. That's when I started digging. I hired a forensic accountant to look into my family's finances. Something had always felt off about how easily they'd thrown money at Emma. Turns out I was right to be suspicious. My grandparents had set up a trust fund years ago, equal amounts for me and Emma. My parents had been managing it since Grandpa died. They were supposed to split it evenly when we each turned 25. They'd use every penny of my half, Emma's wedding, her down payment on a house, her car, emergency loans she never paid back, and they'd kept my name on the account for tax purposes, making it look like I still had access to funds I'd never seen. When Emma's defamation campaign heated up and they started telling people I built my company with stolen trust money, I'd had enough. I posted everything: the complete trust documentation, bank statements showing 8 years of unauthorized withdrawals, the forged signatures they'd use to access my portion, emails between my parents discussing how to hide the transfers, every single receipt. I didn't editorialize, didn't add commentary, just facts, dates, and documents. The internet is undefeated when it comes to mob justice. Within 48 hours, everything collapsed. The state opened an investigation into the trust fund mismanagement. Their personal accounts got frozen pending the inquiry. Emma's creditors, seeing the public scandal, moved to collect. She filed for bankruptcy within the month. Dad's pension got tied up in legal fees and restitution payments. Mom called me one last time, her voice shaking. You'd really let your parents end up homeless after everything? I kept my voice steady. You let your son drown for 30 years and called it parenting. They moved into a small apartment across town, and I finally understood what peace actually felt like.